So if your first time here, my name is Ola. I am the author of Smart Real Estate Wholesaling and the creator of myempirepro.com. Basically, what I've done for the most part in the recent times is focus on coaching people how to flip houses nationwide, and but from a digital marketing standpoint. So right now we're working on a few things in the back end. Okay, the new 11 days challenge is coming up, so you want to make sure that you accept that challenge and you take advantage of it. It's coming up. Okay. Um, in the next few days or so, I will announce it. If you're not on my list, you want to make sure you go to smartrealestatewholesaling.com, download the free book. That will put you on my newsletter. That way you also get the announcement when the new 11 days challenge is out. So if you're really interested in flipping houses, you want to learn the acquisition part of things, you want people reaching out to you as opposed to you chasing people around with cold calling or driving for dollars or any of those things. You want to do this the easy way. You want leads to be flowing to you as opposed to you chasing not motivated people around, right? We're going to talk about that. All right. So with that being said, we don't have that much time. Let's dive right in. If you're brand new here, I just kind of dive into the training and just hang out with me, have some fun. If you have any questions, feel free to post them now or later in the comment area. Either way is perfectly fine. All right. So today I do have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leads here that have reached out. They want to sell a house, and I'm just gonna reach out and see if they'll pick up the phone while I'm here with you. I don't usually do the prospecting. I don't like calling it prospecting either. I call it consulting. Okay, we call it consulting because we're out here trying to help people, and that's what we do, and that's what creates the money. Okay, so we try to not think of it as prospecting or sales call, because when you do that, if you're a human being, it does affect how you show up. Okay, so I've got 6 people that I need to call back. Basically, they've reached out by filling out a form online and they're interested in selling a property. That's some of the things you're going to be learning in the 11 days challenge. How do you set yourself up to have people reaching out to you? How do you set up attraction marketing online? Okay, I've always thought attraction marketing is a big part of the book, Smart Real Estate Wholesaling. So, and I have shied away. Well, I have been tempted a few times that, maybe I can move things a little bit faster, a little bit easier, cold call, do this, do that. And I've had people on my team that have tried to do the driving for dollars thing. It's just not sustainable. Okay. It's not sustainable. It's not the best use of your time. And technology is extremely cheap. So because of that, that means there's competition. There's always going to beat you at that game. All right. So with that being said, right now, I'm going to literally, I was going to go live on Instagram, but I need the phone to do this. All right. So the first person I'm actually going to call is a person called Aaron, and he has a property in, let me see. Now, the thing with some of this is that some of them, they end up being wholesalers. Okay, which is fine, but wholesalers also needs to be motivated before I waste my time on them. All right, so this person is a property in Texas, and I'm gonna call right now. Okay. All right. So that's a 542 okay.
0
So what I do is with a voicemail, I basically will send a text message and say, first name, like Aaron, question mark, and I'll send that. And that's my follow-up. If they now start responding, we'll go from there. Why do I do that? Because again, the less salesy you are, the more motivated you are to keep doing this consistently. If somebody responds and they say, hey, yes, you did reach out to me. I was wondering if we can talk about the property you fill out on my website or on my fan page or anything, like wherever the lead is coming from, right? If you were sending text message to a phone number, you skip trace like a piece of data, you will do the same thing. And then when they respond to you, you say, yes, I'm interested in 123 Main Street, basically, right? All right, so we got that. The next one I'm gonna try Kerry in Arizona. So this is about virtual wholesaling. We could do this anywhere, literally.
Any number in a short message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
All right. So Carrie
At the tone,
is
please.
also voicemail. This is why you have to be comfortable with text messages, because sometimes people are just not in the right place where they can talk. And the more you try to do that, you're basically positioning yourself to think you're selling something. You're not really selling. You're looking for problems to solve. Those are two different things. That's why we call it live consulting. So I'm going to send Carrie a message quick that says, Carrie, that's all. All right. And we will keep following up. So we don't ever stop following up, okay? Because you just never know. The timing could be right 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now, 2 years from now, or yesterday, or right now. So that's another great way to stand out in the marketplace. The next person I'm going to try to call is Kathleen in Hollyview in New York. So how Kathleen ended up seeing my website, I don't know, but she saw it. Or she leaves out, because I don't really advertise to New York. So that's another beautiful thing. People may have properties in places where it's not even related to where you're targeting, but you can still close a deal, all right? So let's try to call Kathleen. Let's see here.
Oh,
Hi, Kathleen.
yes.
Hi, Kathleen. This is Ola. You came by my website yesterday. Ola Buy Houses. You had a property in
Yes.
New York. How you doing? Is this a good time?
Yes.
Good. All right. So I have a few questions about this property. Can you tell me the story? What's going on with it?
It's for sale.
Oh, is it listed on the market right now?
Well, yeah, we're trying to sell it.
Oh, it's listed on the market. Okay. What's the asking price on it?
We're asking, I think it's 95 on Zillow.
Okay. You're asking $95,000 on Zillow.
Yes.
What do you think the property is worth?
I looked it up on HouseWise yesterday, and it says that with the way the real estate's going now in New York, with people wanting to get out of the city, that they would estimate the value is somewhere between 75 and 110.
Between 75 and 110. Does the house need any kind of work?
Yeah, it needs work here and there.
Okay. How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms is it?
It's one bathroom. It's 3 levels. The ground floor has a great room and 2 rooms.
Mm-hmm.
The first floor has a kitchen, dining area, dining room,
Mm-hmm.
2 rooms, a utility room, and a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second floor has a very large room and 2 smaller rooms and a room that we call the attic, but it could be made into a bedroom.
Okay. So officially the property is 3 bedrooms or 2?
However many rooms you want to make bedrooms out of.
No, I mean, as far as the city is concerned, as far as the public records is concerned, what is the official number of bedrooms is it?
Oh, the official?
Mm-hmm.
On the tax record, it's listed as a 2-bedroom house, but...
Okay. Well, right now you're saying there's multiple rooms that could be used. I get that part. And
yeah.
Only 1 bathroom?
Right.
Okay, 1 bathroom. Now you said it's 3 levels. Is there a basement?
A business? No.
A basement. Is there a basement, finished or unfinished?
No,
basement?
crawl space.
Crawl space, gotcha. All right. Now, what kind of updates do you think it needs? Is the roof old? How many years ago was the roof replaced?
One section was rebuilt in 2014. The other is probably 10 to 15 years old.
10 to 15 years old, okay. Is the property vacant right now or occupied?
We have a friend staying there so that we don't have any vandalism.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's kind of but it will be delivered vacant essentially, right? Got it. Okay. Now, on the property, is there any septic tanks, well, oil tanks, anything like underground that we need to be worried about?
Underground? Well, of
Yeah.
course the septic tank's underground.
So there's a septic. It's not city sewage or anything like that. It's actually septic.
Right.
Gotcha. All right. And
You have your own well, your own septic.
well, septic. Yeah. Figure. All right. What
This
about?
is in the country. It's
Yeah, I'm noticing. What about oil tank?
yes, there's 2 oil tanks. There's a kerosene furnace.
Kerosene and furnace. Interesting. Now, so let me ask you a question with regards to you selling it. Why are you selling it?
Because we don't want it anymore.
Okay. How soon do you need to sell?
Our friend will move out within 30 days.
Within 30 days. Okay. Now, do you have a number that absolutely you will not go under as far as the selling?
Of course.
What's that number?
Make an offer.
No, you called me. You filled out a form, and if you give me that number, it make my life easier. I'm an investor. I'm not your regular buyer. So if you give me that number,
Okay.
we take it from there, right? I just want to make sure you're happy. That's all I'm concerned about.
I don't think we want to go below 80, really.
Okay, you don't want to go below 80.
It's a large house. It's on 2 acres. It has a 2-car attached garage.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth $80,000. As an investor, I mean, you know what the investment market is like now in New York. Everybody wants to get out of the city.
Exactly.
This is a large house that could be used for a large family, an extended family.
Right, right. How far from the city is this house in terms of commute?
I think we're like 60. We're not too far from Route 17. I would say I think it's like 60 miles from the city.
60 miles. Okay. Let's see. Do you live in the city still? In New York State, rather? Or no?
Not at the moment, no.
Not at the moment. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay. I've noted it here that you don't want to go below 80. Okay. I want to do some homework. Okay. Because the number is a little tight, but I want to make sure you're happy. I also want to make sure that I make money. So
of course,
I'm going to do some homework and give me till right now it's about 4:17 p.m. Give me about 24 hours. I have your email address as okay, that's the Kathy Lane Thorne at gmail.com, correct?
Yes, Kathy Lynn Thorne at gmail.com.
Got it. All right, cool. So I'm gonna send you my assessment with a short offer information. I'll text you as soon as I send it as well, and then we can take it from there and see if we can make each other happy.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah. I know you're going to look at the public records, and I want you to be aware of the fact that we've done a large expansions on the house. Okay. Not that we've added more square footage, but that we've repaired square footage that was there.
Right.
It's listed as a 2-bedroom on the public record. Mm-hmm. At that time, there was a large attic, which we made into the bedrooms upstairs. Right. Part of the space was also unusable. The ground floor level was unusable, and that was torn down and rebuilt in 2014. And again, more livable, usable space was not added to the square footage, but made usable because it was repaired.
Got it.
So the public record is a lot wrong.
I see that. I noticed. Now, do you have pictures? You have pictures on Zillow?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I do see the attic. It's white color. I see that. Okay. I see the yard here. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. It does definitely has the feel of country, which is some
Oh
people's
yeah.
some people's paradise.
If you'll pardon the funny, you could run around naked in the backyard. Nobody's going to see you.
I see that. I see that. All right. So it's a white house. I see the barbed wire in the back. You were saying?
It's a peaceful, quiet area. It's a country.
Yeah, I see that. All right, cool. So let me do some. Is it really 2,000 square footage? That's what it is, right?
Oh yeah.
1952. Okay.
From the outside, it looks small, but once you get inside, it just goes on and on and on.
I mean, that attic
and it's
is
just
big.
My husband and I now.
That attic is big. The attic is big. The attic I'm looking at is big. All right. So let me do some work. You know, give me about 24 hours. If you don't hear from me in 24 hours, feel free to call me. You can save this number. It's my direct number. But I'm definitely going to reach out to you with what I think. I'm going to show you why, and then we'll take it from there. See if we can do something together. Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Kathleen. Have a good one.
Thank you so much for calling. Have a good day, sir.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right. How is that? What do you guys think about that? Okay. Do you notice how laid back I was with that conversation? You notice that I'm not under any pressure to give her an offer right now, you know? And if you know, a lot of people try to do that, you know, that's actually when you try to give an offer immediately, it's a good chance that you are feeling like you're under some kind of pressure. Okay. So that will actually be the next, let me see here. That's the second contract that I have to send out now for the day, right? So what do you guys think? Any questions? Okay, any questions right now? Any questions? The next person I need to call is, let's see. I think I have about 3 more, hopefully. Let's see. All right, so I have a lead said, this is her husband. May I help you? Let me see. So when I sent, remember Heather just now that I sent a message to as a Heather, and then the person says, this is our husband. May I help you? Okay. So how would I answer that? I don't try to think that through. I just have templates. Okay. And I'm actually going to share that template with you right now. And that's what I tweak to answer people. You know, it really comes down to something very simple. I'm looking for properties to lock under contract, potentially buy, preferably flip. You know, depending on the deal. If it's a buy and hold situation, we do have a part of us here that we do buy and hold. So it just depends, you know. So I'm going to say, so my template says, hi. So I'm just going to say, hi. This is Ola from Ola. I usually say, how can I help you? But he said that, so I'm not going to just say that now. So he said, this is our husband. This is Ola. He filled out my form. She filled out my form. She reached out via my website yesterday, yesterday about a house she has to sell. So now I have to look up in what, since we're everywhere in the nation, right? This is in West Shoals, South Carolina. All right. And that's all I have to do. I don't have to put the property address, you know, but she put this phone number, which means she was okay with reaching out to this phone number. All right. So, so I'm going to say, please ask her. So normally I say, when is a good time to talk? I'm going to say, please ask her. When is a good time? Please ask her when it's a good time to talk about the property for 3 to 5 minutes. All right. So make it easy, make it sound simple for them. Right. So boom, I sent the text, done. So we're prospecting again, I'm so traditional. I really like to say consulting. Okay. But the idea, it doesn't matter what terminology. I just want you to understand that you don't have to feel like you're under any kind of pressure. Okay. You don't have to feel like you're under any kind of pressure. All right. So let me go to, let's see, the next person I want to call is probably Deborah. So let's call Deborah. And this is in Angelo, Texas. Angelo, Texas. All right. Let me see here.
Hello?
Hi. May I speak to Deborah, please?
This is Deborah.
Hi, Deborah. This is Ola from Ola Buys Houses. You reached out some 2 hours ago. You have a property in San Angelo.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
How you doing? This is a good time?
Sir?
Is this a good time?
Yeah.
Good, good. Tell me the story. What's going on with the property?
I was looking for something a little smaller, and so I was putting this property up for sale. It's a 2006 model house. It's total electric. It's got double pane windows. It has 1,068 square foot.
Okay.
There's really nothing wrong with it. I've had a 23 foot in-ground saltwater swimming pool put in the backyard.
Okay.
And also, when they put that in, the privacy fence was wood, and then there's a privacy fence all around the backyard. But when they was putting the pool in, the fence was kind of ragtaggedy, so I told them to put up a metal fence. So on the back part, there's a brand new metal fence put up, and then the small front between two houses, I had them go and put metal up there too. But the sides on either side are still the wood privacy fence.
Got it. All right. And is this house on the market right now? Did you list it on the market yet or no?
No, I have not officially put it on the market.
Okay.
I was just looking to get cash for it, and I wouldn't have to go through all the closing and junk, the costs and stuff.
Well, you're talking to the right guy. How many bedrooms is it?
It's a 3-bedroom, 2 full bath.
2 full baths. Okay. And what do you think the property is worth in today's market?
I'm just guessing because I was telling him because of here in San Angelo, Texas, the market has just gone off the wall as far as hot can be as far as real estate. You don't hardly get a house on the market till it's sold. I mean, it's that fast. I kind of watch it. I'm not a realtor, and I don't flip or sell or nothing like that for flipping, but I just it's something I like to do, just kind of watch it. I'm retired.
Okay.
It's something I do. So I'm just guessing 120, 130 easy, probably.
Okay.
I just had the house.
And that's if it's in a complete fixed up, presentable stage and all that stuff, right? That's what you mean, right?
Well, they could use a good cleaning. I'm an old retired nurse and stuff, and the carpet could use a shampoo. There's nothing tore up in it or nothing.
Got it.
It just professional cleaning come in here.
Okay. Do you owe anything? Any kind of lien?
No,
okay.
no.
Nothing. Okay.
There's no liens, no nothing. I totally own it.
Okay. And
nobody else.
What's that?
I don't have a partner. No one. It's just me.
Just you. Okay. Now there's no basement in this property, right?
There's no what?
No basement.
Oh no. They're very rarely in Texas have basements.
Yeah, that's what anytime I hear somebody say, what?
Oh, also I'm leaving a big shed in the back.
Right.
Goes along with
the house I'm looking at is a little shed in the front too. Is that for a car? Is that a car space?
No, I don't have a shed in the front. There's a carport.
There's a carport. Yeah. That's probably a languaging issue. You could probably tell I speak a different language, right?
Yeah, you kind of have an accent there, which kind of makes me leery on selling to someone that's foreign. I'm sorry. I'm an old Texas gal, so.
Okay, you're in good hands. I was born in Dallas, actually, but I was raised in Africa, in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was born in Dallas in 1979. So I don't know.
I'm personally not a racist or nothing, but I just have to be real leery on things.
because of this age and day and time and stuff of people getting scammed and ripped off and stuff.
I hear that.
I'm not a wealthy person, so I don't want to end up getting ripped off. I don't have the money to make up the difference.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything like that. We use local attorneys and title agencies to close all our deals, so you never have to worry about anything like that. Like actual licensed people. So
All right.
you're going to be in good hands if we do end up doing something together. All right. So let me see here. I think I need a couple more. Is there any septic, well tanks, oil tanks, anything like that on the property?
No, it's on city water and city sewer.
Okay. Good.
It's all electric.
All electric. Okay. It's a common thing around that area. Now, quick question.
It's on a slab, so there would be no rotting floor joists or anything.
Okay. Cool. Sounds even better. Now, what is the absolute number that you wouldn't go under?
Oh, I really don't know because I don't know the value of this house right now since I had the pool put in.
Okay.
So.
No, but you don't have anything in mind?
I know when they went up on my taxes and they valued it at $111,000. So you can always tell if they valued it at $111,000. This house is more than worth $111,000.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I will see what it's worth. I'm going to do my own homework. I just wanted to have that number at the back of my mind because my priority is to make sure you're happy. The reason why I like to do that is because I want to stay in business, right? And then I want to also make money. That's the secondary thing.
Oh, yeah. I know you'd have to turn around and resell it.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, if you look at a satellite view, the last time I looked at a satellite view, it did show the swimming pool in the backyard. Mm-hmm. And I noticed in this area, there's only two.
Right.
So that's in West Texas. It may not be a selling point to anywhere else, but here in West Texas, mm-hmm. to have a pool is a big plus.
You know, it could be a good add-on. It's just that, especially in this market with everything going on, we are tending to shy away from speculating, you know. So I want to make sure that we go by what's going on in the area as far as sales in the last 1 year. So, and that last 1 year is a stretch because, you know, the last 3 months is quite different from the rest of the year before that, right?
Oh, yeah. It's just crazy around here as far as the market. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I would say the last 6 months for sure. Mm-hmm. It's just skyrocketed here. So
I'm going to send you a nice clean report to see why we came at a number, right? And then you will have my phone number. You have my phone number now. Anyway, you can always reach out to me. I'm not ever in a rush because this is what I do for a living.
No, I'm not. I don't have a house pending right now. I'm just looking at them. I wanted to know what I was going to get cash-wise so I could make offers.
Right.
Myself. So
got it.
Hang on a minute. I'm trying to find a pen. Just a minute. I'm going to put the phone off for just a little bit.
Sure.
I'm trying to find a pen. Sorry.
No problem.
I had my hairless cat in my lap. He don't like to move. Oh, I'm going to get my glasses. Just one more minute.
Sure.
Okay. Who am I visiting with now?
You're talking to Ola, O-L-A.
Okay. And your number?
732.
I'm sorry, what?
732.
7. Okay.
3834.
Now, it's possible that I may have other people look this house. There's some locals that advertise they buy homes. Okay. Of course, I would sell to the one that was going to offer me the most money.
No problem.
So,
by 24 hours time from now, you know, you will have a rock solid number for me. You can keep that handy and, you know, just always reach out to me once you're ready to move.
Oh, okay. All righty.
All right. And if I have any more questions, I can always reach out to you at this number, correct?
Yes, sir. This is my landline.
Oh, it's your landline. Okay. Yeah, I may have texted you.
I don't have a cell phone.
Okay. All right. That's fine. All right. I'll note that's a landline too. Thank you so much. And
well, you too, sir. You have a good one.
I look forward to it.
And I appreciate all your time.
All right. Bye-bye. Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
All right. How's that? Good old country young lady over there. I don't know, but so it doesn't matter. As long as we can make each other happy. I'm happy if I can make money. I'm not happy if she can't be happy. All right, because I'm real when I say I want to stay in business. I'm real about that. But that's just how we operate here, and that's how we've done it. Every business venture I've done for the past 15 years. So just keep that in mind, that you don't have to put yourself under so much pressure. You're bringing value to people. Okay. If there's no way for me to bring value to her, we'll just respectfully bow out honorably and just say there's no deal there, right? And no pressure, right? See, let me tell you something about before I get into that, I want to talk about motivated sellers and what that actually means. I want to talk about what motivated sellers means, because a lot of people get that misconstrued for something else entirely, and then they waste their time talking to the wrong people. And it could be seller, it could be buyer. You still need people to be motivated. You need people with motive that you understand, that that makes sense to what you're trying to do, right? Because you have your own personal agenda, but they also have their own agenda. And if there's a conflict, there's no need to waste each other's time. Okay. So when I say motivation, that means, is there a problem I can solve? If there's no problem I can solve, I just focus on lead generation. I just focus on filling my pipeline. That's what I focus on, right? All day long, I focus on pipeline, just filling my pipeline, people reaching out. Pipeline means people reaching out to me, by the way, now. But there's also a way you can do that by reaching out to people, but you really, like this lady would not be my prospect if not for Facebook marketing. Okay, because she doesn't have a cell phone. She's just not going to be my prospect. Okay, and am I losing deals for that? Yes, potentially, but it wasn't a deal. It's just a lead. It's just another piece of data. Okay, so I just don't bother about, oh, you'll be missing out on people or anything like that. No, I don't bother about that. I focus on what I can focus on. I do my best. I leave the rest to God. All right, so I have one more person to reach out to here. Yeah, one more person. Let me see if that person responded. That person did not respond. Person did not respond. The husband did not respond. So that's okay. We don't stress over that, right? We already tried to call, no pickup. We keep it moving. We'll follow up again tomorrow or next week or forever. All right. So another thing here is that we do have email marketings going out to all those people because they fill out the form. So it's also follow-up of emails literally for the next 12 months. Those are all the stuff we cover in the 11 days challenge. You'll get all that set up in 11 days. Okay. Once we go live with that. Okay. And then the idea here is that you can work for 4 hours per week. That's how I set up my things. Some people say, oh, you got to work hard. No, you got to work hard. Of course. That's not a problem for us. We already know how to work hard. The issue here is making money and creating more money than most human beings will ever create in their lifetime. And when I say money, I don't really mean money. I'm talking value, pushing out so much value that it kind of turns out to be money, right? If you do it right. So let's call Michelle in Georgia, in Waycross, Georgia. Let's see if Michelle picks up. And then after that, if you guys enjoy this, I'll do this from time to time, Your
call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
That's a voicemail. I don't leave voicemails unless I find out that it's a landline. Then I'll leave voicemail if it's a landline. But if it's a cell phone, I don't leave voicemail. Why would you leave voicemail? You got to pay attention to the times that you live in. We live in 2020, right? Most people, they rather you text them, okay? Because they can see what you want and then decide if they want to respond to you or not. All right? Keep it simple. All right? So now let me send a text to Michelle. I'll say, and that text will simply say, Michelle, ? That's it. Because if they can't answer to that, I'll follow up later. I want to make sure I pick their interest first, that they're even curious. Maybe they're waiting for a call or anything like that. But I always start with that just to make sure I engage them. Okay. So Michelle, ? And that's it. All right. So we just called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leads. If you're getting 6 leads per day, it will change your life. Okay, so one of the things we cover inside of the membership, will be the Facebook marketing. We're going to cover that as soon as we're done with 11 days challenge, the original one. There's another 11 days challenge to set up Facebook marketing if you do have the budget for that, or if you are open to just going fully 100% online. Well, you know, it's going to be a lot of fun taking people through that. So we're working on that right now. Let's see. So how we doing? Any questions? Okay, let's see. All right. So hi, Delilah. Hi, Delilah. We got Delilah. She mentioned it was listed on Zillow. Is it a Facebook? No, we don't call Zillow. I don't call Zillow. This is Facebook those leads came from Facebook marketing. They fill out a form, and the form simply asks them for their name. The form says I buy houses, okay? And there's a form that pops up right there in Facebook, and then they give me their name, the phone number, and the property address, okay? It's a lot of people that fill out with just zip codes, so it really doesn't matter, all right. And then once you get it under contract, how do you go about having the seller unlist the property? No, I don't. So I try not to deal with property that's on the market. Listed on Zillow is not on the market. Okay. So let's just be clear about that. Listed on Zillow is not the same thing as listed on the market. Listed on MLS, we can still do the deal. I don't ask people to just think about it. You're asking someone to remove a property off a market. That sounds shady. Okay. So if somebody's already kind of on the fence, and they're scared, like this young lady I just spoke to. I mean, she said she was retired, but yeah, she's a young lady, right? And she said some interesting words about she's not a racist and all those kind of stuff. If somebody has to tell you that means there's a little of insecurity there. They're not sure if they are, but it doesn't matter. It's not relevant to this call. Okay. And the worst thing you can do is put emphasis on that. That's some negative sentence, right? But there's a lot going on that's negative. So it's understandable, right? So it really doesn't matter. Just put all the focus on the positive part of your conversation and your consulting at any point in time. The worst thing you can tell somebody that listed a house on the market is to remove it from the market. What are you trying to do? What kind of shady stuff are you up to? That's the next question that will come to a regular mind, right? So no, we don't get the property unlisted from the market. What we do is try to get the property off of their hands. We try to help them get rid of the property. We only deal with people that need to get rid of a property. Like, for example, you notice I told her if she's not ready, she's not ready. I had to say that so she can lower the fence. Lower the walls a little bit so that she can relax and know that we're just here to make sure that we serve. That's it. Okay. So no, we don't ever try to get people to unleash their property. If your property is on the market and we're interested, that means we probably are limited on creative stuff we can do. And that property, that number better be good. As in how much we're picking up the property for has to be really, really good for us to engage in that. Generally speaking, we go after off-market deals. Okay. What about, is there a mortgage on the property? Yeah. So if you notice, I did ask, I can see for the most part, if there's a mortgage on the property using this software right here. Let's see, using this software at, let me just take that off real quick. Let me show you guys the banner that we're working with. All right, so let's go back here. Let's go back to this. All right, so yeah, EmpireBigData.com. Okay, so that's the software. I can see, for the most part, I can see everything I need there. So once in a while, some weird situation, I can't see stuff. But for the most part, I can see. Okay. So, but I do ask. And what I always ask is I don't say, do you have a mortgage on the property? Because that also sounds a little creepy. If you're looking to buy a property, why are you asking somebody if they have a mortgage on the property? They may have a mortgage on how much do you want to buy? You want to act like a buyer as much as you want to. And it's not the buyer thing. Is you want to make sure you're not coming off intimidating and creepy. Remember, she already has reservations. If she hears some accents, she's a little leery. And most people have something. It just doesn't have to do with accent. Many people have many reasons why they're questioning what. Who knows, right? It doesn't matter. Just make sure you stick with the script of consulting. Ask questions that are pretty basic about the property, and you're going to give an offer. And there's no crime ever in that. Okay. All right. So the way I ask about mortgages, do you owe any kind of lien against the property? But I usually wait towards the end of the conversation, make sure they're comfortable with me on the phone before that's kind of personal, because it doesn't matter if they own a mortgage. If you pay for the house, the title company worries about that. Okay. So, but if